What's up, everyone? Gung is here. Been getting a lot of questions about some of the builds that I've featured in some of my videos. So today we're going to do a rundown on my Arsenal SLR-107FR build, seen in my How to Shoot an AK in 60 Seconds video. All right, so to start, like we said, this is an Arsenal SLR-107FR. Unfortunately, these rifles are no longer imported into the US, or at least haven't been in a while. Maybe they'll bring them back sometime in the future. This is a Bulgarian import AKM. It's chambered in 7.62-39 and features a 4.5mm rear folding trunnion. To start up front, we have a 3-port or a 3-chamber brake from Military Equipment. The threading on this, though, is the M24 by 1.5, which is more familiar to the AK-47 rifles. So the furniture on this rifle, furniture being the handguard and the top cover, these are Zenitco parts. They do come from Russia. The lower handguard is a Zenitco B30 and the top is a B31. They are the Picatinny variants of this, and my specific color, which is kind of hard to see, is called Jungle Green. The Jungle Green isn't really available on Zenitco's site directly. The only place I've personally found them is from Ivan the Bear. I do really like this color, though. It's a deep emerald green anodized, and I think it looks fantastic. On the rail sections, I have Magpul ladder rail covers. I did put the covers on because this handguard does get a little warm under sustained fire, as well as has kind of sharp edges at the edges of the rail. So if you do decide to run an AK without gloves, which you should probably run gloves with an AK, it does make it a little more pleasant. My hand stop is a Emissary Development handbrake. I went with the handbrake because it's very comfortable for a thumb over bore grip, as well as being low profile, so that it doesn't interfere with your rock-in magazines. If you have longer vertical foregrips, you can hit the tip of the magazine on that grip and it'll slow down your reloads quite a bit. The top cover on this rifle is a Zenitco B33. The B33 is nice because it integrates with most of Zenitco's handguards. There's an attachment point where it bolts into the handguard for a third point of contact, along with the front notch for the dust cover on the receiver, as well as the recoil system locking into the back. Now, the best feature of this B33 top cover is that it pivots and opens so that you can still get into your rifle to lubricate or clean it, but this pivot allows the optic to remain zeroed every time you open it. So the optic I'm using is the Vortex UH1 Razor. This is a holographic optic that kind of mimics the feel of an EOTech, but with a boxier profile that I think looks really good on this rifle. The grip is a US Palm AK grip. That's kind of a more shallow angle, closer to an A2 on an AR, but on this gun, it actually feels pretty comfortable. I'm usually not a fan of the A2 grips. The trigger is ALG AKT. It's not the UL. I'll run the UL on a couple of other builds, but for this one, it's the standard ALG, and it still feels solid. The stock is a Circle 10 AK triangle. It's milled and has pretty aggressive rear texture. Almost too aggressive. It looks really good, but if you're not wearing a thick shirt, it can leave marks on your shoulder, and has for me in the past. Also, to make it a little more comfortable, I wrapped the top of the triangle in paracord. It wasn't that the top of the triangle was sharp or anything. It was that if I left it in the sun, it would get really hot and burn my face the next time I'd shoot it. So that's the rundown on my Arsenal SLR-107FR. I'll probably do a more in-depth review on the rifle itself, how it shoots, and also start doing reviews on accessories, optics, and other build setups I have. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I try my best to answer comments as soon as they come in, but realize I am one dude and things do get missed, so please don't be offended. But follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll keep doing more videos on cool setups and stuff that I've been shooting and testing. I'll catch you later.